are live. I hope my microphone's working. Oh, nope, let's turn the sound off. I can't hear, so I'm going to have to check over here. Let's see if I can hear myself. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to go with the assumption you can hear me until I can test it. I hope everybody's having a great day today. My cat in the background. Let's see if I can hear myself. Hello. Okay, yes, I can hear myself. Alright, so now I know that I can be heard. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna wait for see if anybody else comes in besides me. Let's see, get the chat working. Do live. Yes. Okay. Now everything seems to be working. That's me. Okay, so the other night, my son started he started a new job about a week ago, but I had to pick him up at midnight, so that's why I wasn't on yesterday. I was so exhausted because it was his second midnight shift. Sorry, still a little sleepy. But while I was waiting for him, I was watching. I have to find my notes. I did not write her name down. I want to say her name was Anne, but I don't want to give the wrong name, so give me a second to look at my. I don't like giving out wrong information. And I look a hot mess because I just came in from a windstorm. Yes, it was Anne Osborne Reed, alternative bookbinding, piano hinge. That's what this is. So I just had mine like this, so I made my very first piano hinge journal. Yeah, I'm so excited about that. I'd never even heard of this technique, and it's fun to play with too. So, since I didn't know if I would comprehend how to do it, I used some scrapbook paper that I didn't find very attractive, like that, so I could just cover over it. I am planning on adding, now I do like this. Some of the pages I do like, but for the most part, there's some like really ugly pages in here. Like, I don't like that either. I think both of these are ugly. So I can cover over them. But I thought it was a really cool concept, and I wanted to try it. And I'm probably going to make an art journal or something out of this. But yeah, this is my very first attempt at piano hinging. I'm very, very proud of myself. I'm looking for my haul bag. Okay, so you guys know the other day I went to Walmart and I had got a bunch of stuff. Well, I was telling my dad that they had yarn on sale. So we went back and I got this thing of silver gemstones for $2. They're not sticky back, I don't know. It's just 300 gemstones. They're different sizes, but I thought it was really cool, so I got that. And then in my other video, I had said something to the effect that my Dollar Tree sucks because it's so small and they never get anything. I'm eating my words. So the reason why I'm saying that is I was going to do this haul yesterday, but like I said, I was not feeling good, so we're doing it today. And I realized I'm missing some stuff. Hold on, I gotta find my cookie bag. Ah. They had these on sale for 50 cents. So I got 2 of those. One for me, one for my hubby. I didn't have any palette knives. And they had, by Jot, this 3-pack. So yeah, I picked that up because out of all the paint supplies I have no palette knives. Now I do have my mom's, but I think they're still in my office and I can't get to it, and she only had one. So they also had, which mine has never had, is Jot acrylic paint, and all they had was black. It's like this. It is 2 fluid ounces. I got 2, so $1 each, because that's Dollar Tree. Then they had glitter glue, ice mint green. It says it's a sample. It's safe, non-toxic, and washable. It's 2 ounces, but that light is drowning that out. Let's see. That's better. It's a real pretty. I haven't tried it yet. And then I got the ice purple. And then I got these cute little things. They look like Legos. And I want to open these because I want to see. They open up. So you can store stuff in them. But they do. They stack together. Look at that. They stack together like Legos. That is so flippin' cool. It's Legos for big kids. Sorry, I know that's probably noisy. They come 4 in a pack. Okay, I'm definitely getting more of these because these will be good to hold all kinds of little small stuff in. I'll figure out what I'm going to use them for. But okay, so I know this is probably old to a lot of people because I saw these hauled like last year. This will tell you how old my Dollar Tree is. I mean, it's a brand new Dollar Tree, but this will show you how far behind they are. They just got the Jot wheels. Now, I don't know if these are the same ones that everybody was hauling or not. Let me get a piece of paper. That should work. No, that won't work. This is the butterfly. That doesn't work. I just said that. Here, look at this. Oh, there we go. This is the butterfly wheel. It's got, give me a second. Okay, butterfly there. More butterflies there. And I'll be honest, all I did was grab the back and look. I didn't really look to see what was on here. Being honest. There's a butterfly with 2 flowers. You can turn, wheel. Hold on. Oh, it's stuck on the butterfly. Okay, that's why it's not turning. Okay. There's that butterfly. That way. There's a butterfly and a baby butterfly. Oh, that's the way we just went. Or it's not the way we just went. Wow, I'm trying to figure out which designs we've seen. Okay, I don't think we saw that one. That's the one we didn't see. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 designs. Because that takes us back to the first design, I think. But if not, that's the first one. I know I showed that one. Okay, so there's that one. Then I got the feather one. I wonder if I can do it this way if it'll be better. Yeah. There's like some arrows right here. It says, I think it says love. Yeah. Love. Not sure what that one says. The other one says something too. Okay. Just do it that way. Now it says love. This one's just 3 feathers. That one's a giant feather. And I'm still trying to figure out what that says. Hope. It's H stars the O-P-E. Hope. Oh, my cookies fell. No, my cat's making everything fall. Okay. And then that one. If you're wondering what this is, it's a dry erase board here, and then I put chalk paper on the back. So that's what that is. Yeah, my cat just knocked everything on. Okay, so then I stopped at Dollar Tree today, and I got 2 foam boards for my dress shop. I got 2 tape runner, or actually, they just started selling these. They're the tape runners. You get 2 to a pack. I saw another lady use these. She said they're awesome. I don't know. I'm going to give it a try and see how it goes. I got this candle. It's an LED tapered candle. Flickering flame. Shoot. I wish I saw where it said flickering flame. That's not what I wanted. apparently it takes batteries. So this is not. Let's see, 2 AAA. And you know what? I just happen to have some AAA batteries. Let's see how bright it is, shall we? I think we shall. Okay. I bought this because I wanted to see if I could take it apart to make a lamp for my dollhouse, but it's not one I can take apart, so you can't see the light. Oh, that's kind of cool. It does flicker. Let's get this one. You see where it's flickering. I know you can't see it on the light itself, but that's kind of cool. Let me turn that off. Okay, does it not have an on-off switch? Oh, it says you're just supposed to twist it. Hi, how are you? It says you're just supposed to twist it and it turns off. No, you have to take the batteries out. But it's still kind of cool. So I'm going to say that's cool. Even though I can't turn it into a light for my dog. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing much better today. I didn't make a video yesterday because my son started a new job and he works at a gas station and he gets off at midnight 2 nights a week, which is Mondays and Tuesdays. And yesterday when I woke up, my blood sugar was like, I don't think so. So I had to get my blood sugar under control. But I think you told me your name and I can't remember what it is. I'm sorry. I didn't write it down. Wait, was it Jennifer? I bet I just said the wrong name. Got it right. I was showing some of the stuff I got from Dollar Tree since you're the only one here. I'll re-show it. You know how the other day I said my Dollar Tree doesn't have anything. They never get anything new in and all that. I'm eating my words. Somebody told me to be patient. And I'm a very impatient person. They did get a bunch of new stuff in. They got the Jot Glue in. And they got this Artisan Glitter Glue in. I only got these 2 colors because I want to see how they do, but they had, today they had pink, yellow, and 2 different color blues. And then they started selling the palette knives, which I've never seen at my Dollar Tree. I'm trying to get the 3-pack. 3-pack palette knives, which I needed because I didn't have any. And then they got these in. The Jot stencils that everybody was hauling, I think it was last year. So they got those inside. I grabbed one of each. I don't know how many designs there actually are, but it's really cool. I'm so happy. Oh, and they started selling the paint. My Dollar Tree has never had, okay, I take that back. No, this one hasn't. The one that I used to work next to always had this silver, but no other colors. But this one, they got the black in, and they said hopefully they'll be getting more in. So, fingers crossed. I was excited. And it was so funny because I was sitting there and I was laughing. I'm like, because the same day that I made that live, I had went to the Dollar Tree, and I started laughing, saying, I'm going to be eating my words because one of the girls told me to be patient. And then I got these over in the party section. Now watch, I'm not going to be able to get this stupid thing open. Okay, there we go. And they open. Yeah, wasn't that sometime last year? I mean, it's so weird how my store is just now getting them, and everybody, yeah, I know. I was thinking about that too. I'm sitting there, and as soon as I saw these, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to go back and say, you were right. I should have been patient. Sorry, Dollar Tree. I could hear you saying, see, I told you. I told you. I went to Walmart with my dad because I was telling him that they had yarn on clearance. And I got this. Sorry for the glare. 300 gemstones. I started to say $200. It was only $2. Not 200, just 2. 300 gemstones, $2. I didn't think that was a bad deal. I can't tell, but I think each sassy. No. Back up. You're going to step on the keyboard, and I'm going to be mad. So I didn't think that was a bad deal for those. And then, oh, I was going to say, I laid it down and I can't find it. I made my very first piano hinge journal. I'm not finished. I want to add some. Yeah, no. 200 for 300? Yeah, that would be insane. I was just so excited. My dad, he was like a little kid in a candy store. He's like, yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. He crochets and knits hats, blankets, and booties for newborns and the elderly to give out around the holidays and stuff. So, yeah, he was excited when he saw all the yarn that he could get. So, my dress form is nice and hard. So, we're going to attempt to cut her off, and not with that. I'm going to use my X-Acto knife. Let's see how this works. I think, yeah, I can do there. I'm not the most graceful, so I'm trying to go slow. Oh, hey, I think I did it. When my mom passed away, he wanted to keep himself busy, and he wanted to give back to the Cancer Society and for everything they did for Mom. And So he got on YouTube and looked up crocheting, and he started crocheting. And I was like, go daddy. Whatever it takes to keep you here with me, I'm all for it. So, when Mom was alive, he loomed, and he taught all of us how to loom. I still have my loom somewhere. I'm just not really into looming. Okay, her neck gave me a bit of a fit. This is one of those I'm like praying it's gonna come off. Good Lord. Okay, I got that on there getting tight, let me tell you. Okay, her legs are coming off, or not her legs, but the bottom's coming off. And I think it's the, okay, that cling wrap. Jiminy crickets, that cling wrap does the trick, y'all. Connie was right about that stuff. So I can see after I cut it away from the doll where I've missed a few spots, but that's okay because, like I said, you're going to have that gap, and we're not worried about that because we're going to put tape over it. But I don't know if I can, there's like a gap here I can see, but it's okay because once we put tape on this, let me get my tape. Let me get my tape, but I've already had it out. I want to open up this big old thing of tape. Hi, Crafty Kitty. How are you? Let's see. Anytime I see masking tape on sale, I buy it. I go through it, especially when you're making miniatures. This is a lifesaver. And I can never get it to rip straight. It's okay. I like the smaller ones. Jimmy John's. I want to go to Jimmy John's. It's not fair. Okay, everybody else seals theirs, cuts this and all that. Because you want to trim your bottom up to make sure it's even. So she sits flush. I still didn't get her even. Oh well, it'll be okay. Because this is me not being prepared. That's what I want to do. trying to think. I was wondering if after I got her sealed, see, everybody closes the back up, they do more decoupage on it, and then they put a bottom in it. And they always have an issue trying to get the bottom in because it's closed. So I was wondering if it would be smarter till while it's open to put the bottom in it, then close it and decoupage. And that's what I'm sitting here debating on. Because I don't care if I go past the bottom that I put in here. But I don't know what to make the bottom out of. See if I can find my cardboard. Hold on a second. I keep a small box of cardboard under my desk. There it is. Can you say crackle-lanch? That's what I just had. I just knocked everything over into the floor. I will pick it up in a minute. I don't care. Okay, so I'll use this cookie box or mac and cheese box, whatever it is. I save a bunch of small boxes because, like I said, I do a lot of miniature work. And you're always using cardboard in miniature work. So all I'm going to do is turn you guys down so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to take her, I'm going to set her here. And I'm going to trace her. I'm going to trace her twice. Just a rough trace. Then I'm going to cut both of these out. Kind of looks like a sleeping mask. Like I said, I just saw everybody else struggle when they were trying to put the bottom to their forms in. And that's why I kind of wanted to try it this way before I put the other the other thing of Mod Podge on there. I'm gonna try one of these glue runners. Oh wow, that's really smooth. And let's see, that way. So I think I glued them the wrong way, but I'll see. That's really cool. Okay, yeah, so I do recommend that. Put it back in this little bag for right now. I think since I tore off so much tape, I'm just gonna tape part of this. You don't have to do that, but since I don't know much about that tape runner, throw it down my shirt. This way I know it's secure. And then when I Mod Podge the bottom of it, I'll be able to do that too. So now let's see if my cutting worked. Just need to trim a little bit off the side. Okay. I started to freak. I thought I was out of camera. I'm trying to do a dry fit, which dry fits, are fiddly anyway. Okay, I think that's going to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to lay mine on the bottom. Then we're going to seal up the back. With our masking tape. Maybe. Seal up the neck. Try not to squish it because you don't want to lose your form. So our back is all sealed. That's the front. So the back's all sealed up. Hi, Andrea. Not much. I just got her off the doll and we're sealing up the back. I cut my bottom so that it would be flush to the bottom. But I'm going to have to cut some more off. Read that, or I put it on there backwards. Let's see. I think I put it on there backwards. Yeah, I put it on there backwards, so. Oops. So instead of gluing my bottom on the inside, it's going to be straight to the bottom. And now all we have to do is Mod Podge again to cover up our tape, and she will be good to go. And then I'll show you that next process. I'll Mod Podge her tonight, and then when she dries, I'll come back tomorrow and show you guys what she looks like and what we're going to do to her. Because I'll give you time to figure out what kind of stand I'm putting her on. Cut these corners. But the saran wrap, or not the saran wrap, the press and seal definitely is a winner in my book for doing this with. You get a very tight seal. See, she sits up straight. I'm so proud. This is my very first one I've done. So I'm kind of proud that it came out right. Sorry if that's loud. The other thing I wanted to show you all today, I'm going to be making some more of these. I'm excited how she came out so far. I really am. Like I said, I'm still going to make a mold of this one. I just have to get the silicone to make the mold. Would you guys want to see a video of me molding this one in silicone? This is my box of boxes. Oh yeah, I got Dollar Tree stuff. I'll show that again. I don't mind. Tell you, when I make a mess, I make a mess. I'm now stepping all over everything. It'll be fun. I got these cute containers. They look like Legos. They actually stack together. And they open. I'll pick that one up in a minute. They open. Yes, Jennifer was right. I needed to be patient about my Dollar Tree. It was so funny because I could hear her the whole time in my head saying, "See, told you, you should have been patient." My Dollar Tree finally got the Jot wheel stencils in. This one's all feathers, and then this one is butterflies. And then they got the Jot paints. All they have are the black so far, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they'll get the silver and some of the other colors. I got 2 of them just in case. And Rich Art glitter glues, they just got those in. I got Ice Mint Green. Maybe sure. I'm trying not to. Oh, it's just horrible. That's not helping. And then I got a purple. There, I got the purple. Palette knives. I got a 3-pack of palette knives. Oh, they started selling those. I was excited because I didn't have any. And then I grabbed 2 packs of the glue runners, which they just started selling these too. So I was quite happy. Now I have seen these little containers before, but I didn't really think about them. And then when I saw them yesterday, I was like, ooh, those may work in my dollhouse. Not sure, they may still be a little bit too big for my dollhouse, but if they don't work in my dollhouse, they're stackables. I can put beads in them. Let's see. I can put all kinds of beads in them. Okay, apparently they're not friendly to open. Washi tape. But you can't do it standing up. Okay. You can put at least 1 roll of washi tape, probably 2 at that size, but I have my washi tape in something else. And then at Walmart today, I picked up this 300 count gemstones for $2. Earlier I said 200. They were just $2, not 200. But yeah, that was my haul. But the other thing I wanted to show you all today. Hush. Hush. Sorry, my cat's meowing. I gotta grab something, I forgot. I had to grab my iron and plug it in. And figure out how to turn it on. Don't grab that part. Everybody says set it to the highest setting, or the one lady did. I don't know what the highest setting is on my iron. So we're going to have to play with it. Okay, Andrea. I just turned it on, so because mine doesn't have a thing that says high, low. It just has some stupid dots, and then it like all. Well, that don't help. It has all these little dots right here. Then it says synthetic. Then it goes to silk, wool, cotton, and linen. So, I don't know. So, like I said, we're going to have to play with it. That's if it'll turn on. I've got my fingers crossed it'll turn on. I'm not even seeing the stupid lock button on it anymore. I should probably get my glasses on. Okay, I have it set for dry. So that's good. Did I plug it? Well, yeah, I plugged it in. I'm not sure my iron's working. The light's not coming on it. Because I definitely shouldn't be able to do. Oh, found the lock. Well, Jiminy Crickets. The blade on this is crap. Feel free to laugh, it's okay. Okay, we'll save that for something else. Okay, this is Reynolds Kitchen freezer paper, and it's got the plastic coating on it. And you want the plastic coating. Y'all probably seen this a million times, but just in case you've never seen this technique, I wanted to share it with you. Really? I thought my husband stole my craft towel. I have a glass mat on my desk, so that's better. Okay. And y'all know to take the backing off your napkins. As soon as I get a package of napkins, I deback them. I don't know if that's a word, but that's what that is what I am going with. I deback them. Then we need our parchment paper. And like I said, you've probably seen this technique where everybody uses the saran wrap. And you may have seen this technique. And I truly and utterly apologize to the woman who did this technique and I watched. I cannot find the video again. Now it's a word. I hashtag debacked it. And I'm not sure. Me and my iron are not friends. So you want to make sure that the plastic side of the wax paper, no, freezer paper is sticking up. Because that's what is going to adhere to your napkin. And like I said, I'm not 100% sure my iron's working. It feels like it keeps turning off. Oh, now it's on. I had my iron sitting up high, and my cat got up there and knocked it off the shelf. And it's not worked right since then. You just want to go over it a few times. Now, if you have a crafting iron, you can do it the same way with the crafting iron. Okay, I burnt my last mouse, so I'm trying to make sure he's out of the way. Nope. This does work. It's just my iron. My iron's not getting hot enough. But I promise it works. I just saw this technique the other day. And I tried doing some napkins with saran wrap, and I couldn't get my iron to even melt the saran wrap. So I may have to buy an iron tomorrow and do it again. this is upsetting. My light keeps going out on my iron. Yeah. See if I do that, what happens. I'm gonna get this to work. I am not gonna stop till I get it to work. Ooh, that's hot. You definitely want to make sure you get the ends done. You know, you want that real nice seal. All right. Okay, it worked that time. I know it worked because it sealed the. I went too far and sealed my wax paper onto it. But that's okay. Yeah, somebody sent that to me in Happy Mail. Stay. And voila. It is now on there. All nice and pretty. And you have a paper backing. Now what the lady did is after she had it sealed on there, she went ahead and ran it over the back too. Just to be doubly sure. So, yeah. And there's no bubbles. Like I was trying to do a napkin book, and where I used this saran wrap, there was all kinds of bubbles and stuff, but as you see, there's no bubbles. Let me turn this away. Let me turn this off so I don't catch myself on fire. Because if you watch any of my videos, anything that's hot, I wind up burning myself on. The lady I watched do this, she said she had been doing it for years with other stuff. I'm just rough cutting it out. I'm not going to be precise. And of course, save what you didn't use for something else. But I cut that side really close, and it still adhered. But the other ones I didn't. I didn't trim them completely. But the lady I watched said you can do it with tissue paper, not just napkins, because you can do the same thing with saran wrap. Or, yeah, with the saran wrap, you can use anything as well. At my grocery store, they had 75 feet for $3.99, or Walmart has 150 square foot for Walmart does for like for the 150, because I don't know when I'll get back out there. But the lady I watched, what she did is she wanted to make a box using not this napkin, but a really pretty napkin. So she did this with the napkin, and then she put heavy cardstock on the back, Mod Podge did on, and then made her box. So I thought that was kind of a cool idea, which I may make a box out of this. I don't know, because it's pretty. That's all I had left of this napkin. But yeah, I wanted to show you all that because I just thought it was totally awesome, and it's a lot better, I think. Part of my napkin folded up. That's all right. I think it's a lot better than the saran wrap because the saran wrap made my friends. I had all kinds of bubbles and stuff. Ooh, I have it. Let's try some tissue paper. I had some sitting there. Now that I know what temperature to set that on. I've never done it with tissue paper. I've never even done the saran wrap with tissue paper, so this will be a first. I really should have made myself a lot more room before doing all this, but that's just how I do stuff. Messy. There. Okay, let's see. It's hot. That didn't take long to heat up. It'd be cool if it got all the wrinkles out of the tissue paper, because I just put it on there wrinkled. I didn't care. Even if it don't, that'll just be texture on it. So is anybody doing any crafty things today? I'm still trying to find myself a blender. I don't want to buy a new blender. I want a used one, so I keep checking the thrift stores because I want to make my own glitter. Ooh, making cards. That sounds fun. think I'm gonna buy myself one of those miniature ironing boards. I don't like this towel technique, and it works. But I probably should have ironed my towel first, because my towel's put wrinkles in it. Not bad. All right. Definitely not doing it anymore. Oh, I don't remember if I said that you had to make sure that there was no water in your iron. It's just a dry iron, or arm, however you say it. However you say it. I'm just going to cut this off here. Ah! Dropped it. I didn't get that corner on there, but I don't care because I didn't get any tissue paper there, so I'll just cut that up. But yeah, there's the tissue paper on there. It's not, it still has wrinkles. Like, yeah, the camera's picking. And it still has some, but not as many. So if you start with smooth tissue paper, you'd have a smoother consistency than what I did right here. But you got your paper backing, and it's all attached. I just think that's so cool. So when you see a cool napkin and you think, oh, that'd make a great card, but I don't want to have to Mod Podge it on or get the saran wrap, you can do this step. I wanted to show you guys that because I just thought it was so flipping cool. And it feels, I know it's paper, but it almost feels like cloth. If I had ink in my printer, I would so try to run this through my printer to see if I could print on it. I really would. Could you imagine running that through your printer and putting some kind of font on it or something like, I don't know, happy birthday or something? That'd be cool. I just have to figure out what I want to do with them. But that's how I do things. I do all kinds of, that's how my mind works. So like I said, I'll finish this up tonight and I'll show you tomorrow how I'm going to make a stand for it. Pull you guys up for a minute. Ooh, maybe. Oh. Yes, no? Gonna stay? Are you gonna stay? Okay. So, I watch a YouTuber on here. Her name is Shay, and she has Hobby Doc Bay. Hobby Doc Bay is her YouTube channel name. She just started a hobby horse club, and she is looking for people to join. I've joined it. There is a craft of the month, and then there's a show and tell where you tell about one of your crafts you do, and you show about it, and you tell how you got interested, what you like, what you don't like about it. And I got picked to do the first one, which I'm going to do that video later today and probably upload it. I'm not going to do a live of it. I'm just going to do a video. But our craft of the month is to make the smallest junk journal you can. And I was like, I want the challenge because I do doll houses, and I do them in 1/12 scale. So basically, I'm going to try to make a junk journal the size of a penny. That'll give you kind of a rough guess on what a 1/12 scale is. I've never made a junk journal, so this is going to be interesting. I know it's made out of junk mail and stuff. So I have some magazines that I'm going to look through and see if they have like the little bitty pictures of magazines and stuff like that to use as my junk mail. And I know you use envelopes, so I'm going to try to make the smallest envelopes I can to put in this junk journal. So I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I'm just going to do a video of that, but I may have to do a video of me working on the stuff to get together for the junk journal. I don't know yet. I know a lot of people use the hair ties to do the binding with, and where I also make jewelry, I have the elastic cording for bracelets, so that's what I'm going to use to bind my little mini junk journal. So yeah, but if you guys want to join her hobby horse club, just go over to her her YouTube channel, which is hobby doc bay, and watch one of her hobby horse club things. All of her videos have emails except for anything she did live. Those do not. And you don't have to send anything out. It's just basically you do the craft, you make a video, you post it. And you don't have to send it out or nothing like that. And that's what I like. Because I'm on a fixed income and I can't mail a lot of stuff out. So I look a hot mess. But yeah. Sorry. I think that was about it. Have any of you guys made a junk journal before? I'm going to have to YouTube it then. But I'm almost positive it's made out of junk mail and junk envelopes, and I think that's why they call them junk journals. I know some people do painty papers and stuff like that, but want to I make miniature books anyway, so I figured it can't be that difficult to turn a book into a junk journal. So, but I want to kind of go with what goes into a junk journal. I thought that would be a fun challenge. So, are you doing any crafting today, Crafty Kit? Or yeah, they have a lot of that stuff. We definitely know I have book pages. I would show you on my dollhouse, but the last time I picked it up, my arm gave out on me and I dropped it. And everything went flying, so I won't do that again. Yeah. I had been talking about my dollhouse for a while, and one of the live streams was like, oh, show it to us, show it to us. And I'm like, oh, okay, not a problem. And I forgot how heavy it was. 4 Christmases ago, my husband bought me a dollhouse kit, and I put it together, and then I decided, oh, it needs a fireplace. So I made a fireplace. I got gravel that you put in the aquarium, not the colored stuff, but the stuff that looks like pea gravel. That's what we called it in Florida. And that's what I made my fireplace out of. And then I was like, oh, well, crap, you can't have a fireplace without a chimney. So then I made a chimney out of the same stuff. And I was like, oh, well, this is really cool. Well, after I got it attached to the house, I didn't realize that the chimney by itself, with all the rocks, weighs 20 pounds. So now I can't lift the dollhouse by myself where I have carpal tunnel in both wrists. It's too heavy for me to get a hold of. And my husband said, that'll teach you. And I'm like, yeah, the next house I want to do, I want to cover in these stones. But I think it'll be like a really small house. I'm going to do kind of like a country cottage type thing, but I think I'm going to make it out of a cardboard box so it's real small, and then cover it with the rocks and stuff. And then I want to do the moss roof and stuff. So I think that'll be cool. But first I'm doing the dress shop. And that's going to be red bricks, but it's going to be made out of styrofoam. Not styrofoam. Foam board from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to make the bricks out of. Which I'll show you guys step by step when I do the dollhouse. I just want to make a bunch of these first. That's the fun part. Making all, I do everything backwards. I don't make the building first. I make all the accessories and then I make the buildings. I'm so weird. Sorry. Okay, well, it was nice of you stopping by. I'm probably going to jump off here and look for the stuff to make that miniature junk journal from my dollhouse. But yeah, it was nice of y'all to stop by, and I'm glad I could show you guys a few things. And you might see a couple of videos titled Hobby Horse Club meeting things from me. Feel free to watch them, because it's just going to be showing. One of them I'm doing is an introduction, because I have to do an introduction, and then I have to do a video on my hobby and making a junk journal. So I'm going to do both of them together. That's going to be a combo video. But yeah, so thank you all for watching, and you all have a great day, and bye from Tennessee.